Hey y'all, welcome to the Houston Gardening Novice channel. I'm a newbie gardener here in Houston, Texas, Zone 9B. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing, but I enjoy trying things out and figuring out what works for me. I hope you can join me in my gardening journey as I slowly work on building my backyard sanctuary. Okay, for this next sprinkler, I need to move it, and I need to basically create a large swing pipe. So the sprinkler is right there. I don't even know if you can see it. I had raised it last year a little bit. You can't see it, it's behind that elephant here. But since then things have grown, and it gets obstructed, the water gets obstructed. So for this one I want to raise it up using this riser, 4-inch riser, and then I'm using this elbow connector, and I'll attach this, I think this is a 3/4 attachment, and then basically I'll use, I also want to move it from where it is by the fence and bring it right here to the front of this bed, right here, so that it can be more efficient. So to do that, I'll be the distance from the sprinkler right now to the front of the bed is 54 inches. I've just measured, and I'll use flex pipe. So basically the connection is going to be, this is going to hook into the existing system, and then I'll attach into the flex pipe, 54-inch flex pipe, and then attach it on this other end, and then add another riser here, as I did the other one. So it's basically making that connection. So I'll essentially move it from where it is and bring it all the way over here, and I'll cover the flex pipe with mulch, but I'll also use these landscape pins to pin it down. Okay, it's sort of tight, that space is tight, so I'll go ahead and get that, get that started, and then I'll come back and show you once I attach the flex pipe. Okay. Okay, for my final 3 sprinklers, I raised them last year. So there's one right there that used to be in the corner, but I pulled it maybe 2 feet from the corner. It's been there since last year, but also again I've had a lot of growth in this area. The plants have grown a lot, and when the sprinkler gets obstructed. So what I want to do is just it already has a funny pipe at the bottom, so I just want to extend that from where it is 7 feet and bring it from there up to right here, sort of at the edge of the bed, so that it can be more efficient. So these last 3 should be pretty easy. There's no digging because I already dug last year, so I'll just use the swing pipe coupling to just connect the swing pipe, the funny pipe that's there, and use this. So I'm just connecting the funny pipe that's there with this, with the correct length, and just bring that sprinkler head right here. So this one will be brought in 7 feet. The other one, this one right here, these sunshine lagastrums have been they grow really crazy. Everything here grows crazy. So for that one, that sprinkler right there, I'll also bring it 7 feet to the front, and the last one here, the last one right there, I'll bring this one, I'll bring it around this utility box to right here, and that's about 5 feet. So this one should be pretty easy. So let's go ahead and get this finished. Okay, I'm done moving the sprinklers. So this one was just raised. And last year I raised these, the regular sprinklers. So this ones I just added a shrub head. But these ones still have the sprinkler head. So I think this is the Hunter 5000. Yes, Rainbird 5000. Some are Hunter. Anyway, so that's I did that one today. The second one is here. That one. This is the third one. And I did add mulch. I'll add some more mulch, but I added mulch to cover the funny pipe from there. It was there where you see the white elbow right there, the white PVC elbow, and it's been moved here. So that's been mulched. The fourth one is here. This one I moved it 7 feet. It was back there, next to that holly tree, that oak leaf holly, and I pulled it here. And I also covered the funny pipe with mulch. I need some more. You can still see a little bit. So that's number 4. Number 5 was there, in between the sunshine ligustrum, and I moved it here. So for this one, I changed the direction where it's facing. So it was watering from facing this way. I think it was about 270 degrees this way. So now I flipped it, so I wanted to water this in this direction. But I'll go ahead. I haven't tested to see how they're looking, how, what their spray cycle and all of that, how it's looking like. I'll go test right now. And I'll be using these tools to adjust how the sprinkler distance and the radius. So that's number 5. The last one is here. This one was behind the utility box back there, and now I've moved it to the front right here. So I've also covered that with some mulch. I'll add some more when I get some more. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn the sprinklers on to see how they're working and do the adjustments. I won't film the testing because I'll probably be running up and down trying to adjust the 6 of them. So I'll just come back at the end and sign off at that time. So okay, let me go turn them on. Okay, so I've adjusted the sprinklers. They are now working the way I'd hoped. There's good coverage all over. So I think this was a success. I'll keep an eye on them, and hopefully they stay this way. So most of the garden is now being watered. There were some dry patches before, but I think with the raising the sprinklers and moving the heads around, I've been able to adjust that. So if you can see the back right there, that one right there was completely blocked by the shrubs that are in that corner. So now it's able to water those plants. Okay, all right, I'll stop this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Thank you. Bye.